Good morning, guys. So I hope you've been having a good week. Before we dive into the analysis, keep in mind we got quite a few bits and pieces of red news coming out today, so just be careful. We just had Euro news already. We have GBP coming out soon and USD later this day. So keep that in mind while you're trading. But yeah, let's dive in. So on Euro USD, as you know, my kind of mindset is always to just react to whatever we get instead of trying to predict what we might get. So what you can see is we are perfectly between this supply and this demand, and I love this kind of setup because whichever way you get into first, if you go into this supply, we can trade it down into the demand, and if we go into the demand first, we can trade it up into the supply. So you basically have this nice little range here which we can trade within. We just need to wait and see what kind of confirmation we get first. So yeah, this looks like a nice little setup. Overall, the trend is obviously bullish. So if we go to the demand first, you can first target the supply, or you could just, hold on to it. You've got supply higher up, and then overall target is, of course, the high of the overall swing range. So yeah, you do also have the possibility that price could go below this demand into this extreme demand down here, but since price already formed quite that bullish reaction after the minor break, it might be strong bullish already, and we've already liquidated the demand that was here earlier in the week, so it's not really necessary to have another liquidation of this demand. So it should hold, but we will see. Over on GU, it has been bearish. Of course, I would have preferred if we went above into premium and then into one of these supply zones, but it's just, had the break over here and been heading down, and you have the supply that we're currently trading in. So since the overall trend is bearish, it is valid to take shorts from here, and then we know we need to target the low. We also have that daily demand down here. So you could see price has been reacting inside the 4-hour supply, but it's been stalling. If we head down to the 15-minute, you can see this is where we tapped in, and the minor break is down here, which we haven't had yet. So ideally what we want to see for an entry is that price comes down, takes that out, liquidates these supply zones, at least one of them, and then we can look for that short entry. So with all the news coming out today, it is possible to potentially get our setup, but obviously it's Friday, so might not happen today, might be next week, but that's what I'll be looking out for, guys. So yeah, hope that was all clear, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week.